Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we are taking a look at the brand new Field Pass Team of the Decade, and our first big promo within that, which is going to be All Decade Offense. So you can see that on the calendar right here, we've got All Decade Offense in the game until the 13th, and the Field Pass goes until June 3rd. I do want to hop over right here just to take a look at the Team of the Decade Masters, Grand Masters rather. You have Fletcher Cox, you have Calvin Johnson, who I got a poster of right there. Calvin is the much better card here. I have an elite D-tackle, so I really need a D-tackle. All my receivers are good, but I'm still going to get the Calvin Johnson if I get the chance to get one of them, which I should. There's the stats for them if you wanted to see that. But we're going to take a look mainly at the All-Decade Offense promo today. So just a couple of quick things in-game, and then we're going to hop on over to the guide, which is going to give us most of the detailed information. So this is your hub. First of all of the players are 98 overall, 130 power, so 8 Madden Max badges if you're already really good and you already have a really good team, which I do not. So 98s help the team for me. You have 8 events for the 8 unique offensive positions. Each event refreshes every 12 hours, but all of them are kind of offset, and we'll look at that in the guide. And then you got this extra event down at the bottom here, the jackpot event, which costs, I think it's twice as much stamina, gives better rewards. It is repeatable, but really the first to win rewards from there are the good ones, and it's locked until you complete all 8 of the unique position events. So in that event, that jackpot event refreshes every day, not every 12 hours. And then one other thing is the community challenge, which you can see on the right side of the screen here. Today we got 17.5 hours remaining. We've got 278,000 times basically someone has played one of these events. If we get to you can see the 3 tiers there. They're at 300,000, 600,000, and 900,000. And at each of those, you'll get rewards if you have played one of the events. So if you don't play any of the events, and then the community gets to 300,000, and then you play your first event of the day, you are not going to get that reward for 300,000. You have to be a part of the people who have contributed to getting to that tier. That's that. We can just take a look at the sets over here. One thing to note, they did add a Team of the Draft player exchange for stamina, which they didn't have during Cinco de Mayo. They do have it now. You got a bunch of trade-ins. We'll take a look at those in the guide. And then the other thing to mention is Drew Brees is the Grand Master, and he's another achievement-based Grand Master. You need to complete 4 of these 98 overall sets, and if you do that, then you get the Drew Brees. And a lot of people are complaining about the Grand Master being a 100 overall quarterback because everybody already has a quarterback, and there's a ton of quarterbacks in the game. But with that said, that's pretty much everything that there is that you need to see in the game. So actually, right before we head over there, I forgot about this. If you go to the rewards tab, you'll see a bunch of 99 overall players. These are honorable mentions, and it's interesting that the honorable mentions are higher overall than the regular players that aren't honorable mentions. But I don't really care. They're cool. We get a 99 Devontae Adams. I'm hyped about that. Go Pack, go. And that's a really good card. Yes, not good speed though. Anyway, those 99 overall cards are basically pullable in every pack. All packs in Team of the Draft are going to give you a chance to pull one of those 99 overall players. I want to say that they're only available for like a certain day, but I'm not really sure. Those are there. Take a look at those if you want. I'll flash the stats on the screen for each of them. I believe there's one at every position. I'm not 100% sure. I will say if I can get the Devontae Adams, I'm going to do that because I'm a Packers fan and Devontae Adams is freaking great. Yeah, so there's the stats for all of those, and now we will hop on over to the guide. So here it is. Obviously, you see at the top the times of the promo. If you didn't know, as I said, you have a chance to pull those 99 overall honorable mentions in every team of the draft offense pack. You can see they added the stamina exchanges, and then the masters. We're actually going to go over that, but there's specific position badges that you're going to need for specific sets. So let's take a look at the live events right here. Every single event is the same thing except for the position badge that you get, and then of course the jackpot event. So we're going to come down right here. We're going to take a look. So let's just look at the tight end event. There's a Greg Olsen 2015, whatever. All of the position events take 25 team of the draft stamina. On your first win, you're going to get one of that specific position badge. So if I play the tight end event, I'm going to get a tight end badge on my first win. And then on every win, you're going to get 10 offensive highlights, and then a chance at another badge for that position, an 80 to 84 team of the decade player, and the possible daily 99 overall honorable mention. And then you can see on all of these, except for the jackpot, and I'll show you the times, it refreshes every 12 hours at a specific time. So they're offset by, I think it's like 2 hours or something like that. Actually, I don't even know, but they're kind of offset, so a bunch of them refresh throughout the day. It's not just all of them refreshing at 10:30 a.m. and then 10:30 p.m. They're offset, so you can play those for the first win rewards throughout the day. And that's that. And then we'll take a look at the jackpot event. It's twice the stamina, 50 stamina for this event. On your first win, you're going to get an 85 to 89 team of the decade player. You're going to get 8 position badges, one of each position, not any sort of a selection, you just get one of each of them. And then an 80 to 84 team of the decade player. And then on every win, you're going to get 15 offensive highlights and one of the 80 to 84 players. So it's, obviously the first win is worth it, but then you kind of have to do the math about what you want or what you need with the if it's worth it to grind the jackpot event or a specific position event. And then of course you get a chance at more position badges and the honorable mention. Moving on now to achievements. The only really achievement they have, so first of all, there's the achievement for the Grandmaster Drew Brees completing 4 of the 98 overall sets, and then there's the community challenge, which you can read about there and I talked about earlier. Then we got the trade-ins. So the way the different trade-ins are going to work, the first one highlights the badges. You're going to need 100 offensive highlights, and you're going to be able to select whatever position badge you want. And then you can also, if you have badges that you don't need, you can trade in 2 of any of them and get a selection from all of them. And then for your players, to get an 80 plus, you're going to need 1 positional badge, any positional badge, and then 40 offensive highlights to get that 80 plus. And it's not really an 80 plus, it's 80 to 84. So you can't pull a diamond, you can't pull an 85 from that set, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. The way you're going to get 85s is by doing 4 positional badges and 3 of the 80 overalls, and then a 90 plus, you're going to need 7 badges and then 5 85 overalls. Moving on to collectibles and items, you can say everything there. Only thing to comment on is that the highlights are a currency, and that's pretty much all there is there. And then the last set, obviously the Drew Brees, it's an achievement-based thing, so you don't have to actually do it's not put stuff in to get the master. It's just do other masters to get the Grandmaster, which is kind of weird to me. I'm used to it because I've played for a few different promos this year, but I'm used to it being how it was in previous seasons where you have to trade stuff in to get the best player. But anyway, you see that there, and then the 98 overall Masters, you're going to need 50 of that specific position badge. So if I want to go after the 98 overall Phillip Rivers, I'm going to need 50 quarterback badges. And that's the same thing for all of the positions. And then for all of the sets, you're going to need, all of the 98s, you're going to need 3 90 pluses and 12 85 pluses. That's pretty much all there is. If y'all have any questions about the promo, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Hopefully I'm going to be uploading a lot more soon, and I'm going to need a couple more days where I'm going to be a bit busy, but after that I'm hoping I'm going to be able to try to upload daily, and maybe start having some sort of streaming schedule, but we'll see. And I guess that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.